STEP's Young Engineers Award is exciting. There's no doubt about that because engineering is the future. The STEP's Young Engineers Award is engaging. There's nothing like solving a problem for the feel-good factor. And the STEP's Young Engineers Award is enabling. It enables children to put into real-life context their skills in and knowledge of a wide range of curriculum areas. And for teachers, that's just one of the many great things about the STEP's Young Engineers Award. Rather than getting in the way of curriculum teaching, it actively supports it. You'll receive some suggested lesson plans when you join the award, and you're free, of course, to use these as they are, to adapt them to meet your own particular needs, or to create your own from scratch. But you will find that they highlight some of the links to curriculum areas. Let's quickly have a look at some of the other opportunities to link to curriculum teaching by exploring some of the main areas. Maths. The foundation of maths is, of course, problem solving. It's there as a key part of the curriculum. And it's the foundation too of the award, as the very first thing your pupils will need to do will be to identify a problem and then come up with a way of solving it. Once they get to designing and testing their solution, they'll be required to select and apply appropriate mathematical concepts and processes, exactly as in the curriculum. And depending on what it is they're trying to achieve, those concepts and processes are likely to include some or all of number operations, time measurements, and understanding of 2D and 3D shapes. Science. The science curriculum specifically states that 3rd and 4th year pupils should work collaboratively to create a design proposal communicating and evaluating their plan using sketches, models and ICT, which pretty much sums up the STEP's Young Engineers Award. It really couldn't be much more of a better fit, because the material strand of the science curriculum challenges us all to support children in describing how materials may be used in construction. And there are some great suggestions of ways of doing this in the Step 2 lesson plan. But it's not just materials that the award covers. The pupils' design plans will almost certainly tie in with the forces strand too.
Nor dread nor hope attend a dying animal, a man awaits his end, dreading and hoping all. Many times he died.
Language. There's a big emphasis on group discussion in the award, providing great opportunities for your children to gain experience in another key curriculum area, giving and taking turns in group discussions, while displaying tolerance for the views of others. And you might say that language skills bookend the award, because once they've designed, tested and evaluated their engineering solution, they'll be required to give a presentation to an audience, and the curriculum puts the skills they'll need to demonstrate in a nutshell: presenting, summarising and prioritising ideas in a logical sequence. History, geography and art. We all know how important it is that children see the links between different curriculum areas. That's how they'll come to appreciate the connectivity of life. So the award can help weave an experience in which your pupils use, practice and develop skills, in which the maths informs the science informs the maths, and it's all held together by language. But there's more too. The focus on providing solutions to local problems provides a perfect link to the requirements that 3rd and 4th year look at the history and geography of their local areas. In fact, the suggested lesson plan in Step 1 explicitly references the local built environment, suggesting you and the pupils take a walk around your local area to identify examples of everyday engineering. Very early in the process, the children will need to use line sketches and diagrams to clarify design ideas to be interpreted in 3-dimensional form, which is exactly what it says in the visual arts curriculum. The lesson plan in Step 3 provides a brilliant springboard for combining art with maths, science and language, as it suggests that team draw diagrams of their prototype designs, art. These diagrams are annotated with technical descriptions, extended vocabulary and language, and they go side by side with concise instructions, not just language again, with writing for information, but both maths and science too, as these instructions will inevitably have a focus on both quantities and materials. Making it work for you. All this means, of course, that you'll find lots of opportunities to probe the pupil's knowledge of particular mathematical, scientific, or language strands right through the life of the project. And it wouldn't take much planning to create supporting activities that allow both you and your pupils to delve a little deeper into the strands that you'll already be looking at. So, if you're investigating the maths of money, for example, you might challenge the teams to create a budget for scaled-up versions of their designs. If forces is your thing, you could instruct them to identify all the forces that might impact upon their design and how to take account of them. And if you have a focus on persuasive language, the pupils might write marketing materials. Like every teaching and learning project, you and your pupils will want to make this your own. And you can do so, safe in the knowledge that the experience will actively support the curriculum, not get in the way of it. And that, of course, is what engineering is all about: making life better.